Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It is Thursday, June 1st, 2023. This is Liz Fernay, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. And the time has come. Today is my last day with you all, but try not to miss me too much. I'm known to pop in now and again. But we do have another day, and we have some news, so let's get into it, shall we? Theme of my time as guest host, we have another update on the car break-ins in the Annapolis area. Overnight between May 30th and the morning of May 31st at the 100 block of Brightwater Drive, officers found evidence that vehicles had been entered and rummaged through. Some vehicles had items stolen from them, some did not. There were no signs of forced entry to the vehicles. The City of Annapolis No Harm VIP Violence Protection Program, in partnership with Moms Demand Action, will host a gun violence awareness block party from 3 to 6 p.m. on Sunday, June 4th at the Pitt Moyer Recreation Center. This fun-filled event is free and open to the public. The block party seeks to raise awareness of the damage that gun violence causes in our neighborhoods, communities, and homes. At the event, participants will have access to resources, work together to create better communication, and develop ways to help educate fellow community members. The Gun Violence Awareness Block Party is a place to empower Annapolis residents and provide tools to resist gun violence. Mayor Gavin Buckley will attend the event along with other elected officials and numerous partners, including the Annapolis Police Department, the Office of Community Services, and a range of community organizations. Mayor Buckley said, "June is Gun Violence Awareness Month, and this block party is one way the City of Annapolis will be raising awareness and working to prevent gun violence in our community. The City of Annapolis and our No Harm team will continue to lead on this issue, and I know that working with our many partners can make a difference." The block party will include food, music, games, vendors, raffles, and community conversations. Spring Boat Show is now a wrap and was a great success. This year, there were over 275 boats ranging from family runabouts to hot fishing boats to offshore luxury cruisers. This year's edition of the Queens Anne County stage was a hit for guests, providing nightly entertainment. Content creators Captain Boomies, MJ Sailing, and Ryan and Sophie Sailing kicked off the packed evening schedule, followed by the Dave Tife Band and Weird Science performances. The stage also hosted daily seminars by Chesapeake Bay Magazine and the Annapolis School of Seamanship. The team is already heads down in planning the fall showings with more boats, more gear, and more new features. The Annapolis Power Boat Show is set for October 5th through 8th, followed by the Annapolis Sailboat Show October 12th through 15th. Now we have a lot of great events coming up, so get your calendars and take notes. On June 28th at 5:30 to 8 p.m. at the Graduate Annapolis, Profs and Pints are finally coming to Annapolis. Profs and Pints brings college faculty members into bars, cafes, company offices, and other off-campus venues to share their knowledge. It's a bit of drunk history mixed with going back to school. This session on June 28th is titled The Tale of Sea Shanties with Jessica M. Floyd, an associate professor of English at the Community College of Baltimore County, and who has extensively researched and analyzed sea shanties, especially those sung during the period from 1500 to 1860. She'll discuss their history, what they tell us about relations aboard ships, and the culture of their time in which they were sung, and how they're fascinating cultural objects through which we can encounter sensations of frustration, longing, and desire. And if you're lucky, the night may turn into a little karaoke. Tickets are $13.50 if you purchase online and $17 at the door. More information can be found at profsandpints.com/Annapolis. Another day to keep in mind, June 10th is Annapolis Arts Day. Typically a week-long celebration, this year it's only a day as its organizers prepare to launch a much larger scale program in 2024. The festivities will include ways to celebrate and engage with the arts in and around the Annapolis Arts District, from Maryland Hall to Church Circle and beyond. Some participating booths include Maryland Hall with an outdoor exhibit opening of the Sound and Light Project by Craig Colorusso, Interwest Street Association with performance artists and Dinner Under the Stars, the Banneker Douglas Museum showing its exhibit The Radical Voice of Blackness Speaks of Resistance and Joy, and of course Kids in Caboodle for some child-friendly art at the Weems Wheelan Field. To learn more, visit AnnapolisArtsWeek.com. And Eastport A Rockin is this month. Eastport A Rockin will be back on June 26th for its 26th annual show. This year, Eastport A Rockin features nearly 40 local and regional bands across 4 different stages, demonstrating the diversity and breadth of music, not to mention the sheer number of bands and musical talent in the Annapolis area. Admission to Eastport A Rockin is $30 in advance and $40 at the door. Kids 12 and under are admitted free of charge, but they must have a ticket. And be sure to use our code, all caps, EOAEAR, to save $5 on all general admission tickets. Okay, that's all I've got news-wise. Podcast stuff up this weekend on the local business spotlight, Modern Dermatology, and next weekend, Prosper, a cool new app developed right here. And that is a wrap. As always, thank you for being you, and a thank you to today's sponsors for the Daily News Brief. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and the Maryland Higher Education Commission. Okay, hang tight because we have George from DCMDVA Weather with the only locally forecast weather report you will find. And of course, today we have Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with your Annapolis Makerspace Maker Minutes. All that is coming right up, so hang tight.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Have you been looking for ways to save money recently? Maybe you should consider solar energy for your home. Or are you waiting for the technology to get cheaper? If so, how long are you going to wait? Today's solar costs less than 20% of what it cost 10 years ago. But while solar prices have declined every year, so have the financial incentives. Bottom line, if you wait for cheaper solar, you're also waiting for lower incentives. Take my home, for example. My solar system was installed in 2010, and it's been paid off for almost 5 years, and I no longer have to buy any electricity for another 15 to 20 years. If I waited for cheaper solar, I'd still be paying an electric bill. At Solar Energy Services, we have thousands of satisfied customers who are sure glad they didn't wait. So what are you waiting for? Sunshine's a wasted. Call us today for a free solar design at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Thursday, June 1st. Yesterday brought another very nice weather day to the Annapolis region, capping off our first month of 2023 in which temperatures were below average for the entire month. But today is the first day of meteorological summer, and we will see a bit of a warm-up with temps in the 80s today through Saturday, before a front comes through Saturday and brings some showers and storms, dropping temps back into the low to mid-70s, 4 p.m. highs on Sunday. Look for mixed skies today with highs in the low to mid-80s, followed by sunshine tomorrow with slightly hot temps in the 85 to 92 degree range across all of Anne Arundel County, with more low to mid-80s expected Saturday ahead of a frontal boundary that could produce showers and thunderstorms across the region, with sunshine then returning Sunday with highs in the low to mid-70s for most across the area. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And don't forget, follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
off of Defense Highway. At Blended Essentials in Serona Park, registration is open for their summer camps in June and running through August. Camps include making candles, soaps, bath bombs, lotions, and more. And each camp has a different theme. At Whole Foods in Annapolis, today their Half Pint Kids Club is doing turkey and cheese crescent rolls with an early session at 11 a.m. and another one at 1 p.m. Then on Tuesday, their Half Pint Kids Club is doing Healthy Kids Toast. At Art Farm in Annapolis, tonight they have another sketch night with a live model. Not a drawing class, just a fun social hangout. On Tuesday, they have intuitive painting for adults, as well as exploring watercolor for teens and adults. And for their kids' art camps, tonight their drawing in watercolor for ages 12 through 15 concludes. But keep an eye out for more kids' art camp sessions coming up soon. At the Anne Arundel County Public Library System this week, today Odenton has Knits and Knots, and Glen Burnie has houseplant tips and tricks, and a plant share. Saturday, Crofton has Ask a Master Gardener, Glen Burnie is doing Learn Counted Cross Stitch, and Bush Annapolis has Flicks with Sticks, knitting and crocheting or other needlework while watching the movie Mamma Mia. On Monday, Bush Annapolis has Little Artist, art for preschoolers, and Odenton has a Pride Movie and Craft Hangout. Tuesday, Glen Burnie has Little Artist Process Art, and Maryland City has Mixed Media Paint Night. Then on Wednesday, Edgewater is doing Skeins and Stitches, and Crofton has Fly Your Flag, learn some basic hand sewing skills, and create your own personal flag or pennant. And over at the Pongas Learning Lab and Coder Kids Club in Crofton, registration is open for their summer camps, which includes camps for gamers, would-be YouTube stars, young inventors, game designers, roboticists, Minecraft builders, and young scientists. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. And you can find links to all of these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. And whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minute.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.